Hey there everybody. Here I got is a bagged self-propelled Hoover Windtunnel. Brand new, all new in the box. And apparently, unfortunately, I have heard that a couple weeks ago, I've heard that Hoover was unfortunately going to be discontinuing these machines, since now they make all their stuff in China now, and mostly the mass market of vacuums is bagless anyway. But to me, the reason I bought this thing is because I like my old one so much that, hey, since they're going to be on sale and be discontinuing it, I might as well take advantage of it while I can, since I like this machine so much. And why do I like this machine, you ask? Well, because it's bagged. There's like very little a filter that you have to replace. There's just a side filter and a motor filter you have to replace. And other than that, all you got to do is just replace your bags. And since it is a self-propelled unit, you just replace a belt for the self-propelled and a belt for the brush roll, of course. Right here, I got all new in the box, and I'm going to unbox it for y'all. So, enjoy. And I'll go ahead and I'll cut this up and I'll be right back. Alright now folks, I'm back with the machine box all opened up like that, ready for your viewing pleasure to go ahead and drag out the unit and all the other parts, components itself. Right here, so I'll demonstrate right now. Lay the vacuum on its side so that it will not fall over. First, take out this box, which it contains nothing in it, apparently, because that's just to hold up the handle structure. So I'll pull out the unit itself. So I tried to do my best. I don't know if I could do this with one hand, to be honest. Just shaking it out the best I can here. A bit of its hop top is showing up right now. I don't have a tripod at the moment. I'm trying to do my best without a tripod. Anyway, let's see if I could go ahead and try to lay this down the best I can. I don't know if I can do this. Yep, I don't think I can. Alright now folks, I'm sorry about that trouble I had over there earlier trying to get this thing unboxed, but at least it's sliding more freely now than it was before. And as you can see here, we got the main unit itself right up here, and also with the top self-propelled handle right along in here. Throw that to the side. And I also got all the good manuals, the warranty information, and all that other good stuff, which some people may or may not read. I'll leave you to debate on that. And I'll try and get I got the rest of the main unit right here. I'm trying to pivot up as soon as my crevice tool is falling down. Here's the crevice tool right there. And then that little stubborn piece of cardboard. There we go. We've got that last little stubborn piece of cardboard out of the box right there. As you can see, here's the whole entire vacuum unit with the base, a hose, all the other attachments on the back. And here is the dirt finder right here, which I don't know why. I love the dirt finder so much on these vacs. Some people do, some people don't, because over time I've heard what's common on these machines is that inside the hose sensor, that hose sensor in there for the dirt finder gets dirty. And if it gets too dirty, the dirt sensor is always going to think that your carpet is dirty. Well, it's really actually not if you clean it over so many times. Anyway, let's get the rest of the plastic off of the base unit. There's the hood. Get the cord here, and I'll stand it up for you. There we go. Trying to stand it up, and the dang turbo brush falls out on me. Anyway, we got the whole vacuum in good shape right here. Of course, since these were going to be discontinued, apparently, and I knew Hoover would, trying to screw over people, getting them out of the old machines and moving them to their newer main Chinese bagless crap, which unfortunately I don't like those. And the time I had a bagless Hoover, mostly it was an Empower, which it was like a more budget type of vac. They said it was more like a budget oriented bagless wind tunnel, but to me that wasn't really true, because overall, since it had the twin chamber filter in it, those things were very well known to like losing power, clogging blah 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 blah. And of course, when it came time to replace the filters at some places, even online, they charge between 15 to 30 bucks a piece for a filter. And I'm like, you know what, screw that. I'm never going to replace the filter in that thing. Way too expensive, for me anyway. Alright then. I got a couple of screws here, mainly to attach the handle in place. Let's check the HEPA media filter, the side filter here. We got a nice new side filter, all up here and ready to go. Let me clap that back in. I don't think I can do this with one hand, but I'll try. Yep, there we go. I'll snap back in place. Go check the bag. Ah ha ha! This is honestly quite a surprise. I was not expecting this surprise with what came with this vacuum. Apparently, it did come with a cloth bag, which is really, really, really nice. I would have thought that these vacuums, originally when they came out new, back in 1998, the self-propelled wind tunnels did. Mostly back then, they had like paper bags. But I heard these newer cloth bags, even though they are so more expensive, they filter out the airflow so much better than the paper ones do. Of course. Let me get the bag cover back on. Yep, there we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how the handle gets on and snaps on. Just hang on, I'll be right back. Alright now folks, I am back right here with the bag self-propelled wind tunnel itself in the unboxing operation. And here is the part where, for some people to assemble like that to make sure that the self-propelled is working to its best maximum potential, is to make sure that on the rocker body here, on the main body of the machine, as you can see, there's a little rocker power switch. And what this does is that it coordinates with the handles right here, power switch, on and off switch. Before you mount on this handle to the main base on the main machine, you have to absolutely be sure that this main rocker switch here is shut off, or otherwise your self-propelled handle, this machine, will be very hard to push. Of course, like that, for you people having trouble assembling it, making sure that your self-propelled works correctly, or need help with maintenance, there is a video by the Hoover company themselves. And if I can, I will go ahead and post that video in the link in the description for you. View the steps. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and remove this plastic, the sticker here, off the self-propelled handle, and I'll make sure that my self-propelled handle right here is shut off. Make sure go slide it up, and I'll hit it and make sure it's set to off, and make sure your power switch is set to off as well on the handle basis. And then right here on the main rocker body, make sure that this switch is also set to off. And then I'll go ahead and slide my handle on like this, and I'll go ahead and screw in my 2 screws. Just hang on a sec, I'll screw in my 2 screws to the handle, and I'll be right back. Alright now guys, I am back. full up and ready to go. As you can see, the handle has been mounted in, assembled correctly, and the rocker switch on the main body was turned off like that when I was assembling the handle. And the handle, you always have to make sure that your power switch is off and your self-propelled function is off as well before you mount screw the handle on it. Anyway, we're all up and ready to go. Looks like it's all nicely, neatly assembled. Just got to get the stickers off of the tools, even though I'm not going to really need to use them right now. But anyway, right here, as you can see, the whole unit is all up, freshly, neatly assembled, all ready to go. And then, pretty soon, I will put in another part to this video where I will demonstrate how this machine works, how it turns on, how it cleans, and so forth. Like that, all the different features. So I'm just saying, guys, if you're like it, and any other vacuum collectors out there, if you're wanting one of these bagged self-propelled wind tunnels, all new, brand new, I highly say go ahead and get them. Buy them while you can, because there's some great sales on these, because normally, even though Hoover charges between $200 and $250 for this, heck, I got this at Walmart for only like $150 for this thing. Completely brand spanking new. So I suggest, since Hoover is going to be discontinuing this machine, go ahead, you better buy them and get them while you can, because I've heard these things are probably going to go fast. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and plug in and run the machine in the second video. Go ahead and I'll see y'all later.